Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to my channel. So today I am here with a new video with respect to ASRB AO examination. So today the Agricultural Scientific and Research Board examination prelims examination was held for the post of administrative officer, and I'm going to share my experience with respect to the examination. Okay. So before starting, if you like the video, please like it and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Okay. So before proceeding, I'll give you a brief introduction about this examination. So it was called in the month of August 2021. Okay. And it was scheduled, the prelims examination was scheduled on October 3, 2021. Okay. But it was postponed indefinitely and the date was also not mentioned, so we kept on waiting, and the syllabus was also changed, completely changed. Before and all, the syllabus was different, and this time the syllabus is completely different. Okay. So finally the date for this examination was held today, that is 10th of May 2022. So ASRB or ICAR is very slow, please have this in mind. And students who are preparing for ICAR assistant also, please don't think that it will be as fast as IBPS. So because the examination is very slow as compared to others, and it may take up to 1 year. And just imagine this, you may say that COVID is also a reason, but still the reason that they had mentioned was administrative purpose, so can't say anything. But it's okay, since the examination was held today. I had been to the exam center. It was not conducted by TCS. It was given to some private engineering college, the contract. And the worst experience that I had faced ever, this was the worst experience that I had faced in any of the examination, because the examination had should have started from 9. Okay. So I'd been to center at 8:20 itself, and I entered and I sat down in the chair, and the registration was done. And the people there were not clear about the registration also, since it was a college, not an exam conducting agency. But they took more time, but it's okay. So everything will be new for some people. And I sat in the exam hall, exam seat. Okay. It was a computer lab in the examination for the exam. Okay. And in the first, I logged in and I gave general knowledge, that is current affairs and general knowledge. So it was a 50 questions, and I solved many questions. I don't remember the exact number. And after that, the reasoning section was there. So as soon as I entered into the reasoning section, the computer screen got blank and said, "Timeout. Your session, your server has been disconnected. Session has been timed out." I was like, "What is happening here?" And I immediately called the technical representative and said, like, this is the problem that I am facing. And he did some cancellation and again told me to log in. And for that, the one more problem was with my mouse. So if I used to click one, then two impression used to come. So I have entered almost the password itself 5 or 6 times by erasing it. And the mouse was so horrible. So I asked for the different mouse, and I also changed the system also. But after changing the system, I got a good mouse. But again there, the server problem started. And no, it was not only for me, and again almost all the students got this similar problem. So there were more, maybe 25 students only in my center. Okay. So this problem started, and everyone were like panic, like what to do. But the good thing was that the timer was stopped at that position itself, so that was the only good advantage that we had got. And then the technician saw and kept on helping everyone, but it was not of use. So then later they told that we need to shift to another lab which is in the ground floor. So from the second floor we had to come back to ground floor. There we entered there, but the technician in the top floor had to change the IP addresses of all the thing, and he had to register. So for that, we have for in between 5 to 10 minutes we had been to this ground floor, but here the PCs were not on. Again they started to turn on all the PCs. At that time, this person in the second floor started registering, but he told that it would take time to get updated in these PCs. So we were waiting for our photo to be shown in the PCs. So I waited for almost for 10 to 15 minutes, and then in one of the PCs my photo appeared. Then I went there and sat there and started writing. And again the same thing, like the session timeout, server connection lost. So almost everyone, like they were like, what is happening in this college? it is the problem of the college or it is the problem of ASRB. So we were not sure like what whose problem was that, but still we had to bear. So in between all these things I had lost almost all the interest and concentration. So like whoever the student who is going for an exam, he should be correctly placed and attend the examination. But moving in between the floors and waiting for the servers, and these things should be taken care in the previously, right? But they did not do any of these things, but we had to suffer there. And so finally, after almost 30 to 40 minutes, we got a stable server connection. Okay, so this was the first worst ever part that I had seen. Like in I have attended so many examinations, and this was one of the worst thing. Okay, now let us come into the attempt part. Okay, so there were 4 sections: GK, reasoning, quants, and English. Okay, so GK, it was mixture of static and current affairs. Okay, and current affairs were from 2021. So I had forgot almost everything. The things which I remember from 2021, I attended it. And static, okay, static was okay. Okay, it's not like uh, easy ones, but still it was difficult. So then I came to English. So I don't know why what has ASRB has done. Almost 20 questions, 20 to 25 questions were from reported speech and passive voice. Only these two topics. 20 to 25 questions from reported speech and passive voice. Like, who the hell will set a paper with so much of questions concentrated on two topics? So I was very disappointed with this, and the statements were also not so easy. They had purposefully kept difficult statements. So we had to manage with that. So, and then there were antonyms and synonyms. Some bakwas words were given, like the words which I have never heard in my life. Okay, and one passage was given, so I did somehow, I managed it. And reasoning was good. Okay, and reasoning was good. And in one puzzle I felt that the question was wrong, because the clues was wrong in given that, so I left it. But still I can't say anything, it may be correct according to ASRB. And in quantitative aptitude, the DI part was a bit difficult. The one DI was easy and another DI was difficult, and the arithmetic part was I felt moderate to difficult. So whoever is seeing this video and who has attended this examination, you can also put your views in the comment section. Okay, it's not like you have to follow this itself. So I'm putting on my views of the examination. So it was medium to difficult. Okay, and after these things, I got one question which was only in Hindi. It was not in English itself. So I informed the invigilator, and he said, like, I also don't know. Maybe after the examination, you please report in the ASRB portal. So I was like, then what is the use of being an invigilator? But still, since I was able to read Hindi and understand Hindi, I somehow understood the question and solved it. So I got this plus point here. And there was one more question, like, which of the following is a fraction? And everything is in the fraction itself. I was like, what is the question itself? Everything is like 3 by 4, 4 by 3, and two more fractions were there. And the question was, which of the following is a fraction? Then I just kept on comparing the options. Then I saw that 3 were improper and 1 was proper. So this was the odd one out. So they should have asked like which one of the following is the proper fraction here, but they did not do those things and all. So and also the interface was very poor. IBPS, we should appreciate IBPS because the interface that they have maintained is very standard and legible, and it is student friendly. But these kind of interface disappoints everyone, and also the type of examination that was conducted by college was very bad. Combined with all these, I felt very bad after the examination, but my attempts were good. Since the quantity aptitude part I felt difficult, so I guess I attempted 119 on 200. But in the mock tests and all, I used to attend above 130, 135. But I felt since the paper was a bit difficult in the quantitative aptitude section and English because of those synonyms, antonyms, and reported speech and passive voice. So I guess this is a good attempt, but I don't know. Like, there will be students who have attended more or less also. So you can put your number of attempts in the comment section. Okay. So I guess this was the complete analysis. Now I'll say like when can be the results. So ASRB, as I said, we can't expect anything. So I'll roughly take off 2 months. So 2 months of time may be taken by SRB, and after that they need to still conduct mains, interviews, and after these all these things we would have lost for 3 to 4 years itself, I guess. So not sure about ASRB because it's very slow recruiting body, and also the posts are very less, like 44 posts are there, and there will be high competition as we know. There is no doubt about that. But still, this is my complete analysis. So students who have watched this video and who have attended the examination can put your views in the comment section. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you.